throughout these years of enduring this harassment and discrimination, it's had an immense toll on my health. And pretty much as very early on in my journey, I have been very open about speaking to my military physicians about the toll. I've lost weight. There's been impact to just my overall, mental state and well-being. And I've had my physicians that have essentially warned me and say, hey, this is really having a toll on you. And my physicians have actually gone to bat for me to speak up to the commands. So I think a lot of people are really witnessing to saying, this is not right. We voluntarily choose to serve in the military, and we do take on a certain degree of risk, right, in serving, but no one should have to take on the risk of being harassed or harmed by a fellow service member or by a fellow federal civilian in the same branch of service. That is an unacceptable type of risk that we should have to endure. And so it's been challenging actually working with those same military providers because some get it and some don't. And unfortunately, that's just kind of the landscape of it. And so even with the trauma that I've had to carry, you still have to self-advocate for your own healthcare. You still have to follow up with your physicians and ask to speak to those specialists to get those secondary tests, secondary opinions, or in some cases, a third opinion. So it's actually been quite a journey, even navigating to get these particular diagnoses. And not a lot of people have the stamina to be able to even do that. So that's also another area where I'm advocating for, to make sure that if you voluntarily choose to serve your nation, you should definitely have access to all of the healthcare that is afforded to you, and especially in those situations where you are not responsible. You are not responsible for the harms that have been perpetuated on you in that sense. So it's been a journey, but a lot of it has been through a few really exceptional military physicians and also me self-advocating for myself.
BrainLine is powered in part by Wounded Warrior Project to honor and empower post 9/11 injured service members, veterans, and their families.